How's it going, Leo? Empress Justice here. Welcome to your mid-April tarot reading, okay? This is from Maga, Porva Palguni, and Otara Palguni. And if you have any Western Leos, if we have any Western Leos in the house, you're welcome. Come in, come in, come in. Get settled in. You want your sun, moon, and ascendant, all right? Or as Vedic astrologers like to call it, the Lagna, okay? Let's get into your reading now. We have some great cards for you. First one is the Three of Summer, which is the Three of Cups, okay? A very beautiful celebratory card. And it says, news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, friends you cherish, okay? So this is beautiful. I love this. What a great card to start off. So we also have the Queen of Spring. This is one of my favorite cards, I can't lie. This is one of my favorites. So we've got the Queen of Spring, which is the Queen of Wands. And she is brilliant, loyal, talented, and friendly. And she says to believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. Oh my. I think this is a very, very positive reading that I'm about to do right now. But I need some clarification. I think I might need some clarification. I'm going to keep some tarot cards on standby while I read the rest of this reading. So from what I'm getting is that you have this little split happening. It's the same thing that Cancer has, but in your case, it's a little bit different because you're thinking that you need to choose between having a better social life and having a better career. Now, what I'm being told here through these cards is that you don't have to choose because one leads to the other. A better social life will lead to a better career. Now, the reason for this is that your ninth house, when the new moon dropped in Ashwini, it hit your ninth house of long-term fortune, of foreign travel, of long distance, philosophy, religion, all of that. So right now, what's happening to you is not necessarily a revitalization of your public role so much as a revitalization of your good fortune, as a pathway towards you achieving and accomplishing your dreams, right? So what this new moon is communicating to you guys, Leo, is that you don't have to choose between having a happy life or having a happy career. In fact, the happier you are, the more purposeful you are. So you don't have to choose, which is wonderful, okay? And while we're on the subject, this card right here is saying that you can afford to ask for what you want. Like, don't even hesitate about that. Like, just ask. Because the one thing that you need to do, Leo, now the smartest and most shrewd Leos don't fear rejection. So what you're training yourself to do is to get used to rejection so that you're not put off by it. If there is something that you want, go for it. Even if deep down inside your soul, you feel like you're not going to get it, be assertive and go for what you want anyway, because that assertiveness will strengthen your resolve. Your resolve becomes resilience. It becomes resourcefulness, okay? You learn along the way to become more resourceful. You learn to become more prepared. Failure is an integral ingredient to success. Now, I'm not saying that you will fail, right? But what I'm saying is that with all this goodwill swimming around, you'd be a fool not to capitalize on that and ask for what you want directly or communicate what you want directly. You'd be a fool not to do that. I think you should go for it. Even if you get rejected, even if it doesn't work out, go for it. Okay? That's what you need to do. So I feel like your social life will pick up, Leo. It will really, really pick up. It will really improve. And the wonderful thing is that while you're having all this fun, your career or your vocation is being augmented too. So it's like, it's great. You get the best of both worlds, right? Let me see if there are any cards that can clarify, because maybe I should pick some oracle cards instead of tarot cards. No, I'm being told no. Okay, let me go for the mahogany deck to clarify. And once couple of cards wanted to come out. So whilst I'm doing that, I'm going to read from some of the notes that I've got here. I've got 3 cards that should work. Oh, so the notes for you are the beauty industry, successful entrepreneur, online friends, following your true passion determinedly, and being unstoppable. That definitely describes you right now. Whatever passion you have, you are being led entirely by that. Usually following your passion isn't the wisest thing to do, but in this particular case, it absolutely is. And your online friends, I don't think it's just going to be online friends that you're going to be able to benefit from. I feel like it's going to be real life acquaintances too, real life meetings. Okay. The beauty industry, keep that in the back of your brain, because again, that's another signifier. It's like a signpost. So keep that in the back of your brain. I feel like it's not going to be a direct connection to the beauty industry yet. I feel like some of you Leos, in terms of your work or in terms of your profession or vocation or even your hobbies, it's like you're working up to that, but you're not quite there yet when it comes to the beauty industry thing. Successful entrepreneur, I think the people that you're going to come into contact with, they are going to be successful entrepreneurs, and they are going to be able to give you tips as to how to progress forward. Okay, so that is, yeah, that's what I see for you. This is quite a positive reading. This is, ooh, the fire signs are having a moment for sure. Fire signs are having a moment. So the 3 cards that automatically came out for you for clarification are the Temperance card, the High Priestess card, and the King of Wands. I feel like this card right here, because this card is fire and water basically mixed together, I feel like this is to do with this. I feel like you meeting people will kind of add to whatever it is that you're doing career-wise. I feel like they will have new perspectives and ideas that you do well to learn from. And like I said, you can ask them for anything. Not all of them will say yes. Not everybody that you ask for help or ask for something will say yes to you. But they're certainly not going to mind you asking. They're not going to mind you asking. And the likelihood is that, you know, the more you interact with these people, the more they will keep that request you made at the back of their brain to help you out with later. Now, this is you. I feel like that's, no, this is definitely you. You are holding a lot of information. You're holding a lot of information that you're not revealing. A lot of you Leos are moving shrewd. You know, you're not allowing yourself to spill too much of your beans like immediately, which is really, really good, because when it comes to these people, you don't want to go deep. You don't want to reveal all your personal business to these people. These people are for networking and nothing more, okay? So it's a good thing that you're keeping your cards close to your chest on a lot of things. You're not revealing everything, and that's a smart move. When it comes to your personal life, and when it comes to the secrets that you're aware of, and some of you Leos are aware of a lot of secrets, you're keeping your cards close to your chest, and that is a thoroughly wise move, okay? Now, when it comes to this reflects someone else. This reflects somebody of authority, somebody who's fun, but when it comes to the work, they're all in, right? So this is a fun person. This is a vibey type of person, but their work ethic, they might be vibey when, you know, when the time comes to not work, but when the time comes to work, they're on it. They're like, they got their eyes on the prize. And I feel like this is what's interesting. I feel like the King of Wands type of person is going to be separate from the people you end up meeting. Yeah. They're going to be separate from these people. This person right here, it feels like you might meet them entirely by chance or something. Or it could be that you're so determined. It could be the opposite. It could be that you've watched this person for a while and you're so determined to like pick their brain or learn something from them that you actually end up meeting them or actually end up interacting with them in a positive way. So that's this person. This person is positive. They're positive and they're happy and, they're bubbly and stuff, but they're very, very driven, and they will definitely lead you by example. You will learn a lot from watching this person, and you will apply a lot of that to your life and your career and your vocation. And as a result, those things in your life will improve. And I'm very happy to say that. Okay. So that was for my beautiful Leos. That was for Maga, Purva Palguni, and Uttara Palguni. And for my Western Leos too. I am Empress Justice. I'll see you in the next reading. Peace and blessings. Bye bye, my darlings.